Hey guys, welcome back. It's Tuesday, October 13th. I still have not weighed and it still feels pretty good to not know. Actually, I kind of want to know what the number is, but I just don't want to be disappointed. So I'm okay not weighing for another little while. We'll see how much longer. So today is Tuesday. I'm going to start off the day with some coffee and 1 tablespoon of fat-free half and half for 0 points. Okay, lunch today is all leftovers. Over here, I have half a serving of the lasagna soup for 4 smart points. And then this is the cheesy buffalo chicken potato bake. Half a serving of that for 4 smart points. So my leftovers lunch today is 8 points. Okay, dinner tonight is gonna be Greek Spanakopita Pie. We're starting with 30 ounces of frozen spinach thawed. We're using 4 ounces of reduced fat feta cheese. This Athens phyllo dough, I'm using the whole package, which is 1 pound. Some parsley, white onion, we're gonna use 6 eggs. We have some salt, pepper, grated Parmesan cheese, some spray olive oil, and some regular olive oil. So the first thing we're gonna do is chop up this onion. Okay, in the pan so far we have 1 cup of diced onions with olive oil, vegetable oil, olive oil. We used olive oil. And now we're adding the chopped frozen spinach, which has been squeezed so that there's as little liquid as possible in the spinach. We're just gonna cook this in the pan for about 5 to 7 minutes until all of the liquid is absorbed. Okay, the spinach and onions are done cooking, so now we're gonna add the parsley and stir it up really well. That's 2 tablespoons of parsley. We're gonna add 6 eggs. Four ounces of feta cheese.
Feta. Tomato.
I say feta. We're gonna add 1 tablespoon of Parmesan cheese. Smells really good, huh? Did you say fattening?
No, I did
I was gonna say, this is not actually fattening.
I did not use the word fattening.
This recipe is gonna make 12 servings for only 5 smart points per serving. Okay, and then the last thing we're gonna add is just a little bit of salt and pepper. A teaspoon of salt and a half teaspoon of pepper.
If good food is smart points, is bad food dumb points?
If you wanna look at it that way, yes.
I had 25 done points today when I went to McDonald's. I got my Big Mac.
1 teaspoon of salt.
Why is it sticking together?
And a half teaspoon of pepper.
It does clump sometimes.
All right, stir that up, and that is actually our filling for the spanakopita. I always say that wrong. This is the filling for the spanakopita. Next, we're gonna deal with the phyllo dough. Okay, the next thing we're gonna do is prepare our phyllo dough in the pan. So first thing I'm gonna do is spray the pan with the olive oil cooking spray. And then we're gonna layer 1 little sheet of phyllo dough, just 1 sheet, in the cooking pan. So just put it in the pan and then up the sides a little bit. We're gonna spray this with cooking spray, and then we're gonna do another one. We're gonna do 8 sheets total. So this one is number 2. I'll spray it and you layer it. Just get one little sheet. I'll spray it. So that's 2. There's 3. 4.
Why'd you have to do this?
5. Makes it really flaky and yummy. 6.
I thought you said 8.
7. We have 8 total. Okay, so I'm just gonna shift this over a little bit because it's kind of more on one side than the other. There we go. And then we're gonna put the spinach mixture on the dough and then top with 8 more slices. So we're gonna spread all of this.
I'll spread it.
This looks so good. That's perfect. Or maybe pull this side down a little bit more. There we go. Okay, next we're gonna do another layer of phyllo dough. I'm spraying. So that's 1. There's 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 2 more. 7. And our last one, number 8. Okay, all this layering is gonna make a really flaky crust. So now we're just gonna tuck the edges in a little bit and fold them in onto the pastry. Okay, with a sharp knife. Where's my sharp knife? Okay, with a very sharp knife, we have to cut this into 12 pieces. But you don't want to cut all the way through to the bottom because the filling will leak. So hopefully I'm just cutting, just missing the bottom layer. This looks really good. I think I may be cutting through to the bottom on some of this, so I hope not. Okay, we need 12 pieces. How many do we have, Gabe?
12. Wow.
All right, that's it. Now we're gonna refrigerate this for 30 minutes. Okay, while the Spanakopita is chilling for 30 minutes, I'm gonna make a very basic Greek salad. It's a Greek chickpea salad. So we have a can of chickpeas or garbanzo beans. I'm using 1 green bell pepper. The recipe calls for a red bell pepper, but this is all I had. So it would be really a lot prettier with a red bell pepper, but we're going with this. We have some more parsley, and then we're going to use some onion. I have a white onion, but again, the recipe calls for a red onion, which just helps the color and flavor a little. So it's basically those 0-point ingredients. And then I'm gonna dress it with this balsamic vinaigrette, which is 2 points per tablespoon. Okay, the Spanakopita is cooled for 30 minutes, and now the last thing to do is to bake this at 375 for 45 minutes. Here is our gorgeous Spanakopita fresh out of the oven. It looks so good, it smells so good. I cannot wait to tear into this. So remember, this is 12 servings for 5 smart points per square. I may have 2. Okay, here's our final Greek dinner. This is the Greek Spanakopita Pie for 5 smart points. And then this is the chickpea garbanzo bean salad. I use this dressing on it, so it's gonna be 2 smart points. So the Spanakopita, I don't think I'm gonna count 5 smart points because the recipe said use a pound of phyllo dough. We actually used a half a pound. So I think I'm gonna count probably 3 smart points for the Spanakopita. So 3 for the Spanakopita, 2 for the dressing. That is 5 smart points for dinner tonight. Thanks for watching.